I'm gonna go run put it on.
Hey,
Hey, good to see ya.
She said, I hear you though.
Good to see y'all. Listen.
Hey.
It is good to see you guys on the whole 5th day. So we're gonna, because it's such a short day, we're not gonna do a recap. We're gonna get into our scriptures.
Book anyway.
Yes, that's true. We're gonna get into our scripture from Exodus, which is the 10 Commandments day. So we're gonna go into Exodus 20, and we're gonna read. Okay. All right. So Exodus 20, and it reads from verses 2. Okay, 10 Commandments. All right. I am Yahuwah Eloheka, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me. You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahuwah Eloheka, am a jealous all, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. You shall not take the name Yahuwah Eloheka in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Remember the day of the Sabbath to keep it holy. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Eloheka. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger that is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that is in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of the Sabbath, and he hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Eloheka gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not lust after your neighbor's house. You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is of your neighbors. Hallelujah.
Okay, you have it.
May Yah add a blessing to the hearers and reader of his word. I just read Exodus, the 10 Commandments, verse 2 all the way to that 17th verse. It is good. Okay. All right, so we are in the 3rd book of Ezra, and we purchased our books from St0ryTim3. So if you want to purchase a book, make sure you go to that website, okay, and use your Storytime discount. Don't be paying full price when you don't have to. Remember, the O in the word story is actually a 0, and then the E in the word time is actually a 3, as a reminder of turning back to the covenant. Come on, covenant T. All right, with that being said,
no recap.
Let's get into it. And praise Yah. Okay, because if you was here last night,
she did really good. Don't play
good. If you were here last night,
I came
Bonnie G in a place to be. She did good.
And you, Auntie Shelly, aka Shawnee, seeing it from the top.
This one over here is
Auntie Shelly on the beat. That's it. Thank you. Let's get into it. What a way.
All right, so we're Ezra Shalishi.
Yep.
Okay. Put some glasses on. And Yoshayahu held the feast of Pekah in Jerusalem unto his Adonai, and offered the Pekah the 14th day of the 1st month, having set the priests according to their daily courses, being arrayed in long garments in the temple of Yahuwah. And he spoke unto the Levites, the holy ministers of Yasharel, that they should hallow themselves unto Yahuwah, to set the holy ark of Yahuwah in the house that King Shalomah, the son of David, had built, and said, Ye shall no more bear the ark upon your shoulders. Now, therefore, serve Yahuwah Elohim, and minister unto his people Yasharel, and prepare you after your families and kindreds, according as David, the king of Yasharel, prescribed, and according to the magnificence of Shalomah, his son, and standing in the temple according to the several dignity of the families of you, the Levites, who minister in the presence of your brethren, the children of Yasharel, offer the pakah in order and make ready the sacrifices for your brethren, and keep the pakah. Ooh, I'm saying it wrong. I've been saying it wrong. Pesach.
Pesach. Oh, yeah, because it's the Passover. What was you saying? Hey,
Sorry.
It's the Passover.
It would have been.
Just said, he said,
He's like, excuse me.
he said, Dad, that's what it is.
It would have been as read. Pakah. That's why you reading it. Exactly. That's the way I would have heard it. Okay.
Pesach. Excuse me. Forgive me. Offer the Pesach in order and make ready the sacrifices for your brethren, and keep the Pesach according to the commandment of Yahuwah, which was given unto Moshe. And unto the people that was found there, Yoshiyahu gave 30,000 lambs and kids, and 3,000 calves. These things were given of the king's allowance, according as he promised, to the people, to the priests, and to the Levites. And Hilkiyahu, Zachariahu, and Yahiel, the governors of the temple, gave to the priests for the Pesach offerings 2,600 sheep and 300 calves. And Yechanyahu, and Shemayahu, and Nathaniel, his brother, and Chashavyahu, and Yael, and Yoram, captains over thousands, gave to the Levites for the Pesach offerings 5,000 sheep and 700 calves. And when these things were done, the priests and Levites, having the matzah, stood in very comely order, according to the kindreds and according to the several dignities of the fathers, before the people, to offer to Yahuwah, as it is written in the Sefer of Moshe. And thus did they in the morning. And they roasted the Pesach with fire, as appertains. As for the sacrifices, they sod them in brass pots and pans with a good savor.
Season.
Mm.
They sod mean soak, don't they?
Yeah.
Marinate.
This isn't it from the top. But this is, I mean, we're getting ready to go into our feast days.
Yes.
So it's amazing how we're talking about it, and it's in great detail.
Yeah.
I know we can't do it exactly but I think it's more so the preparation of the mindset.
Yeah.
You know, as we're getting closer.
Yeah.
Let us be aware, and learn from these mistakes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, before the people.
13?
Yes, thank you. And set them before all the people. And afterward they prepared for themselves and for the priests, their brethren, the sons of Aaron. For the priests offered the fat until night, because that was a lot of.
Yeah, it was 30,000 lambs.
Wow.
And they gotta do something to that. Remember,
they gotta cut it
and
away.
throw it on there.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, you just don't roast
It's work
it.
involved.
You gotta cut it and clean it and wash it and take out certain parts and only put certain parts in. Yeah.
Yeah, my mindset said throw that. I thought it was a lamb on a stick. You know what I'm saying? Hang Just going around and around.
Oh no!
She thinking of
how they poke it through and then
that's the roasted. So that would be because remember we're talking about a Pesach lamb that they had to eat.
Yes.
But then there's also the lamb they had to keep on the altar. The burnt sacrifice. So they doing duty. They doing double duty.
Oh wow. Oh yes, they sure do. They have to keep this burning.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Even though it's Pesach, you don't get to stop.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So they
It
gotta
wasn't
roast
till
the
night.
lamb to eat, and then they gotta roast the lamb.
Them
And
folks
for-
was
even the one
working.
that
burnt
sacrifice
offering.
one, the burnt sacrifice one, burnt offering.
That's the one they gotta kill.
Okay.
But
All right.
but they gotta kill both of them.
Yeah, but that way
yeah.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the one that you have to eat is the one that's more detailed. Then.
Mhm.
Oh no, I think okay, wait.
No, the one you got to sacrifice is more
It's
detailed.
more detailed. The one you have
Okay.
to sacrifice
Because
because
you
remember
couldn't
they
only
were
take-
in a hurry in Egypt, so they had to roast it whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So yeah.
the sacrifice, they got to cut. He only wants certain parts.
Mhm.
And you got to take the other parts and you got to ceremonially wash it a certain
Mhm.
way. And
Drain the
Yeah.
blood a certain
For the-
way.
yeah.
And,
Mm.
yeah.
yeah, for the sacrifices, it's a lot
Mm.
more work.
Bless the hands.
Okay. 16.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait,
No, 15.
The holy singers also,
There's some singers.
Mhm.
the sons of Asaph, were in their order according to the appointment of David, to wit, Asaph, Zachariah, and Yeduthan, who was of the king's retinue. Moreover, the porters were
Did that mean they were from his family? What's the retinue?
Let's look up retinue. Moreover, the porters were at every gate. It was against the Torah for any to go from his ordinary service. For their brethren, the Levites, prepared for them. Oh, so they
Stay in your place.
everybody
like-
stay in your lane for
Mhm.
real, like
For real.
literally.
For real, don't play with me.
It's a group of advisors or assistants.
Awesome.
Okay, so they were dating. Oh, because they were
His
in
counsel.
David's house. Yeah.
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 Okay, hit me with a new
Retinue.
And I know Asaph wrote some of the Psalms.
Mhm.
Yes,
He
I
did.
Yeah.
did see
He
some
wrote
of
a
that.
lot
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Yep, I can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Everybody like to say David. He wrote some, but
Yeah.
Asaph wrote a bunch of them
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Mhm.
17. Thus were the things that belonged to the sacrifices of Yahuwah accomplished in that day, that they might hold the Pesach and offer sacrifices upon the altar of Yahuwah,
Mhm.
according to the commandment of King Yoshiyahu.
So he said because everybody stayed in their lane, they was able to accomplish it in one day. Because everybody
Nice.
worked together.
That's it.
Everybody did what they were supposed to do, or it wasn't gonna get
That
done.
wasn't,
Yeah.
wasn't nobody going.
It wasn't gonna get
Listen,
done.
that's y'all.
It wasn't gonna get done.
They served the people, they
Mhm.
served the priests, they
Mhm.
served, they
They
kept
did
the
everything.
sacrifices
Mhm.
burning.
All in one day.
Everybody stayed. That
Everybody
brings
stayed in their lane.
another.
To me, that's a miracle.
That is.
You get
Yeah.
a whole bunch of us in one set.
Yeah, stop somebody trying to do somebody's job, somebody looking
Or you
in,
just got that
nosy.
overly nice person like, oh,
Yeah.
I can do it. No, ma'am.
No.
No, sir. Listen.
Yeah. You need help? No,
No.
Just stay where you
The help that you offered the last time ain't done.
Because you're too
Okay.
busy trying to help everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
good.
miracle what I see.
Mhm.
That's what it looked like to stay in your lane for
Mhm.
real.
Mhm.
Verse 19. So the children of Yasharel, which were present, held the Pesach at that time, and the feast of sweet bread 7 days. And such a Pesach was not kept in Yasharel since the time of the prophet Shemuel
Mm.
or Samuel.
Mhm.
Yea, all the kings of Yasharel held not such a Pesach as Yoshiyahu, and the priests and the Levites and the Yahudim held with all Yasharel that were found dwelling at Yerushalayim. So this was a big deal
Mhm.
because
Yeah, they had it lit because they were so
Yeah,
happy to
'cause-
be back.
And then
Yeah.
Samuel's the one that built the did he help build the
Shamuel,
Samuel, yeah. No? Oh, okay.
Samuel is before
First judge.
kings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was the first judge.
Oh.
Yeah, so he way before captivity.
oh.
He gone.
Listen, I told y'all. Lesson.
Samuel actually anointed King David.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember that. He like, is there we're missing somebody?
Yeah.
These are all the sons.
Yes,
This all
that's
your
Samuel.
sons?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
That's him.
Yeah, I got him mixed.
Mm.
Yeah, I got him mixed up big time. All right.
In the 18th year of the reign of Yoshiyahu was this Pesach kept. And the works of Yoshiyahu were upright before his Adonai with a heart full of holiness. As for the things that came to pass in his time, they were written in former times concerning those that sinned and did wickedly against Yahuwah above all the people and kingdoms, and how they grieved him exceedingly, so that the words of Yahuwah rose up against Yasharal. Now, after all these acts of Yoshiyahu, it came to pass that Pharaoh, the king of Mitzrayim, or Egypt, came to raise a war at Carchemish upon Parath, and Yoshiyahu went out against him. But the king of Egypt sent to him, saying, "What have I to do with you, O king of Yehuda? I am not sent out from Yahuwah Elohim against you, for my war is upon Parath. And now Yahuwah is with me, yea, Yahuwah is with me, hasting me forward. Depart from me, and be not against Yahuwah." Howbeit, Yoshiyahu did not turn back his chariot from him, but undertook to fight with him, not regarding the words of the prophet Yirmiyahu, spoken by the mouth of Yahuwah, but joined battle with him in the plain of Megiddo. And the princes came against King Yoshiyahu. Then said the king unto his servants, "Carry me away out of the battle, for I am very weak." And immediately his servants took him away out of the battle. Then got he up upon his second chariot, and being brought back to Jerusalem, died, and was buried in his father's sepulchre.
I think they just did a flashback.
King Josiah.
Oh, okay. I'm
That's
like, because
Yoshiyahu, King Yoshiyahu was King
wait,
Josiah.
Okay, they just did a flashback. Because I
Well,
was a little confused for a minute. I was like, wait.
Well, listen, I've been
How he
playing catch
get
up
here?
in the book of Ezra. Okay, but it's a lot of people to catch up.
I'm
So,
like, how he get here?
oh, I didn't. I'm
Okay.
like, I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Well,
But
it's just
somebody's
like
gonna
that.
explain.
It's just like that prophet you were talking about the other day, that he didn't obey Yah going in. He said, "Go in, say what you got to say, and leave. Don't eat nothing, don't drink nothing."
Mhm.
He got caught up with that.
Oh, yeah.
The Pharaoh was
Mhm.
speaking from Ruach HaKodesh, telling him, "Hey, I understand the assignment.
Yeah.
Yah
He's
said
not
that
even supposed to be here.
you're
Yeah.
not supposed to be here. Go home."
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
don't
what
get
he's doing was
involved.
a good thing.
What
The
the
one
Pharaoh
Pharaoh
was
Parat,
doing,
the one that
yes.
was going towards Parat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm
Yeah.
like, man, is this I'm
Josiah, he got, I don't know what he
But
got. A little
Josiah
wild
Because it was
died,
hair.
Egypt.
though.
Because it was Egypt.
Yeah.
But I thought the other guy died. So Yoshiyahu didn't die.
That is Josiah.
That's Josiah.
He died. He died.
Yeah, King Josiah.
Oh, really?
Yoshiyahu.
Where was the mindset? You sure?
Yeah.
But join the battle.
It said, howbeit Yoshiyahu did not turn back his chariot from him, but undertook to fight with him, not regarding the words of the prophet Jeremiah, who spoken by the mouth of Yahuwah, but joined battle with him.
So he had been
Against
told
King, yeah.
before,
Yeah.
don't get into it with Egypt.
Oh, came against the king. Then said the king. So I didn't know which king it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Yoshiyahu
'Cause
came
he's-
against the king
Pharaoh.
of, yes, he came against Pharaoh.
And it says,
Okay.
and being brought back to Jerusalem and buried in his father's sepulchre.
Mm-hmm.
So he took him
Mm.
back
He got
to
injured
Jerusalem.
because he wasn't supposed to be there.
Mhm.
Listen.
The Most High just had grace and said, "Let me get you up out of here all the way."
You know who's a student today? I am. I had a seat and I'm taking it. Okay.
Okay, verse 32. And in all Yahuda, they mourned for Yoshiyahu. Yea, Yerhim
There goes
Yahu,
my answer.
the prophet, lamented for Yoshiyahu, and the chief men with the women made lamentation for him unto this day. And this was given out for an ordinance to be done continually in all the nation of Yasharel. These things are written in the sefer of the stories of the kings of Yahuda, and every one of the acts that Yoshiyahu did, and his glory, and his understanding in the Torah of Yahuwah, and of the things, and the things that he had done before, and the things now recited are reported in the sefer of the kings
Wait a
of
minute.
Yasharel.
I want to see
And
if there's books called the Kings of Yehuda. I'm just gonna see.
Kings.
First and
Shut
second
the
Kings.
fuck
But
up. Where's my mind?
but they have more. You're
Yeah,
absolutely
they probably
right.
do have
They
more.
have more because there's so many.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mm-mm.
First
The
and Second
Kings
Kings.
and First and Second Chronicles.
Yes, are about the kings
Look at me.
of Yehuda and
That's
it's
good,
been a long
though.
day.
That's
Okay?
good though. You want to look them up? Hey.
I was real juiced. I thought that was a whole light bulb. Okay.
It is.
That is
Because that means you didn't read them.
That's right.
I sure
Something
have
you
this
should
time.
read.
Yes.
Yeah.
King. Oh wow.
She like looking. It was gonna say Kings, and you was gonna go, yeah, Kings. Where the book of the Kings? And it was gonna say Kings.
Exactly. And I would have been like, but just like the steak fries, right? Where my steak at? I ordered steak fries. Ma'am, you have them. No, I didn't. I don't see no meat. I ordered steak fries. Ma'am, we call them that because of thickness.
Because a steak is thick. So thick.
Oh.
Oh, verse 34. And the people took Ahaz, the son of Yoshiyahu, and made him king instead of Yoshiyahu, his father, when he was 23 years old. And he reigned in Yehuda and in Jerusalem 3 months. That's 12 weeks.
Yes.
And then the king of Egypt disposed of him from reigning in Jerusalem. Whoa. And he set a tax upon the land of 100 talents. 100 talents of silver and 1 talent of gold. Wait a minute.
What?
So
Why?
this boy was in office for 12 weeks and was disposed of by the king of Egypt, Pharaoh. And then they got a tax of how much gold and silver?
100
That's a
talents.
lot.
100 talents of
And
silver
and
and
1
1
talent of gold.
But this is the same Pharaoh that killed Yashiyahu. Or
Well, that's the same one that he went to that war.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
Okay.
Pekah.
okay. Listen, it's a lot of names. Keep up.
37. The king of Egypt also made King Yahukim.
Yahukim.
It's in your throat.
Yahukim. Hakim. Like
I'll be like,
Yahweh.
yeah,
to America.
Yahoiakim.
that's it.
Joaquin. No,
And that wasn't a
Yeah.
king, Joachim.
yeah.
Oh.
Yahoiakim. Yeah.
Yeah.
His brother, king of Yehuda and Jerusalem. And he bound Yahoiakim and the nobles. But Zara says, his brother, he apprehended and brought him out of Egypt. 25 years old was Jehoiakim when he was made king in the land of Yehuda and Jerusalem, and he did evil before Yahuwah.
Then it just came out.
Man, they just have
Right now they're
best
doing a
facade.
flashback.
Oh,
Right
it's
now
a
they're doing a
flashback.
This is
Okay.
a flashback.
Okay,
But yeah, they just
they just
had
had the
the
most
best
amazing
yeah,
facade
Passover.
in Yahuda's
Mm.
history. ever.
Yes. And now that I'm thinking about it, I remember because they were have King Josiah or Yoshiyahu. That was his name, right?
Yoshiyahu.
When he was made king, he was young, but it was a few bad kings in front of him.
Yeah.
So when he was finally king, everybody was like, "Yay, we could finally get back to Torah." And
Yes.
so they rejoiced, and so he read in the Torah where we're supposed to be holding Passover,
Yes.
and so he made sure he had a really good, like big one, like we finna do this.
Oh.
Yeah.
So somewhere in the reading, somebody said, "Hey, let us have a flashback," without giving us no warning. Because ma'am, I didn't know where we were at.
I had to think about it. I was like, wait,
Wait.
I think right now we're getting like a little story. They're gonna take us back into captivity, but they're telling it from a different angle.
Okay.
So, because this is right before they went into captivity, into the Babylonian captivity.
Okay.
Because Josiah died, and there was a bunch of. I think Josiah was the last good king, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there was
before they got carried away.
There was a bunch of people that
Mhm.
were evil, and
Mhm.
there was like one, and then it got real
Real
bad.
bad.
It never got
And I
better
think
ever
Josiah
again.
was the
He
one.
was one of the last ones.
I think he was
He was
last
like
one
second
that
to
got
last.
that. Yeah.
He was like second to last because
Yeah.
the other one he lasted for maybe a week or so.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna just have several seats, okay, in the one seat that I'm having, and I'm just gonna listen.
All right. For verse 40, wherefore against him Nebuchadnezzar the king of Babel came up and bound him with a chain of brass and carried him into Babel. Nebuchadnezzar also took of the holy vessels of Yahuwah and carried them away and set them in his own temple at Babel. But those things that are recorded of him and of his uncleanness and impiety are written in the chronicles of the kings.
So this is the short version. So he's telling you, if you want the whole story,
go look in
Chronicles.
Kings and
Chronicles and Kings, like you said.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm excited. There's a little excitement because I remember in the beginning of Ezra, they was talking about, the things being stored up, things that Nebuchadnezzar
stored up.
So I'm excited.
They just told us again how they gave it back to him.
Yes.
Take it back.
Yeah. So I'm able to connect that dot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still sit down in this chair and shut up. Go ahead, read, Rita.
And his rank instead was. Can y'all hear me? Well, you're gonna have to hear me tomorrow because time is up
already, y'all. So to the 5 viewers, bless your heart.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on a Thursday, okay? Yes. To story time. Story time.
Story time.
Bye. See you tomorrow on Shabbat. Nope. Eve.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
at
6.
Shalom.
Shalom.
The one with the beautiful eyes has to end the stream.
Ah, that would be me, I guess. All right, get into these eyes. Why don't you?
Abram, who did you?
That's a mess.
I don't even know what I did.